Well, welcome to this session of Community Talk. My name is Tracy Biddle. I'm the Executive Director at Leonardo's Children's Museum in downtown Enid, and I am joined here by Misty Palmer, who is my volunteer coordinator. We have lots of stuff going on with summer. Summer is our time to shine, and we have lots of things going on that we'd like to share with you. I think the first one is kind of seasonal.
Yep.
So we have hometown celebration that is coming up here in a couple of weeks, and that's what we do for the 4th of July. Do you want to tell a little bit about it, Misty?
Yeah. So our hometown celebration will be on 4th of July from 10 to 12, and it's a time to come out and you get to enjoy games and live music, and it's just really a time, come out earlier and before you start all your celebrations with your families and just enjoy some time with us and your family.
We've had a kind of an unseasonably cool year, but one of the things I like about it is this is a 10 a.m. to noon type of event, so sometimes you can avoid some skeeters and some heat, and we have it at our outdoor facility, Adventure Quest.
Yes.
So what does Adventure Quest have to offer the guests?
So Adventure Quest has the water table, which will be nice, and we also have, it's our large wooden castle, and we have an area in the back where guests can go. You can eat and stuff, and we have all new mulch down, so just to come out and see all the mulch.
It's kind of a three-story icon of downtown, playground of downtown Enid, and then to have the event going on is really, really fun. Because, we'll get wet and we'll play a lot of the traditional games that you play. We're even working on a good scavenger hunt for that day. And if everybody shows up at a family, I think you're making a family memory, and sometimes having small children out in the evening's tough, and this is one that's kind of, you can take them out before nap. You can get everybody fed lunch at Adventure Quest because it is included with your admission. So that's some of the things that I've heard people.
It's a fun way to start the day.
Exactly. There is a charge for our party, or kind of our 4th of July party. However, if you're a member, it's discounted. So it costs $5 for members to get in and $9 for non-members to get in. However, that includes your whole day of play, inside and outside. That includes your lunch. That will include prizes, and we're going to do all types of activities. One thing I want to share about, though, is that several years ago we used to do a turtle race, and we've really learned so much. We have a critter clubhouse, and we've learned a lot about leaving animals as much as we can in their habitats. We get a lot of calls. It's been storming and the roads are washed out. Yours has been washed out, hasn't it, Misty?
Yes.
And so a lot of people are finding turtles and things like that. So this is kind of educational on that as well. We are not having our turtle race because we want to leave as many of those turtles in their habitat as we can. And then we also just want to offer education because some of our amazing members find turtles and then call the museum, and we've taken, I think, like a dozen calls about displaced turtles. And so we kind of just wanted to put that message out there that the turtles really need to stay in their habitat, and doing the racing and such, we've gotten away from that.
Yes.
So, but there's plenty of other things to do.
Out of the road and everything, but let them stay.
Right. So instead of that, what are some other things they'll do at 4th of July?
So
our event, 4th of July.
The games, and then we also have face painting, so you can come and get some red, white, and blue designs or some other designs that we'll have laid out for you. And then we'll also have rock painting, which you can come and get a rock to paint, and whether you want to take it home and put it in your garden, or maybe you want to play the rock game where you paint it and then hide it around town or something like that.
We have a neat little Facebook page in town, and people place rocks with amazing inspirational messages, and people have left them at Leonardo's, and I found them on the way into work. I think that's a really cool thing.
It is really cool. And it's cool, like if you're having a day, where you're kind of down or something, and you see like a colorful rock that someone's painting, like that's uplifting.
Cute.
That's
and then
really
you can post it online and stuff.
And
we're also going to give away quite a bit. We are going to do drawings. I'm trying to make it so every 15 minutes we're going to get a family play pack. out. If I can get enough donations, we're going to do them every 15 minutes. At the very least, we'll do it every 30 minutes. So just attending the event, you can just write your name on a little ticket and put it in, and who knows, you may go home with a lot of fun things to add to your party for the rest of the day as we celebrate the 4th of July and honoring our country and our military people, which is one thing I want to add. We're going to do something for military people on 4th of July.
Yes. So military can get in free for that person, and they need to have just their ID with them.
Right.
Yep.
Right. It's a little bit of a thank you. We do have to charge some admission and, be able to pay for the meal
For
we're
the
going to
food
provide
and
and such.
everything.
But we would
Yes.
like to say thank you to the amazing military we have that let us live in this amazing place and do all these great things. We have the freedom to do so. So thank you very much. Okay, we've got that big party coming up in a couple of weeks, but right before that, we do have a tech day.
Yes.
Tell about 5th Saturday.
So for our 5th Saturday Tech Day, Autry is actually bringing us some technology kits, and we're going to be able to have them out, and there are different theme ones and stuff, such as circuit boards and how to build a robot, and they have varying levels
Of difficulty.
I believe. Yeah.
What
So
they are
they're-
is they're STEM kits, science, technology, engineering, and math kits. Amazing kits that Autry and I think Coach Kid have worked together to get those brought to our community.
Yeah.
And they weren't being used over the summer, and so we're partnering with them, and so we'll be able to put them into use in the community over the summer.
So that'll be a fun day, and we're doing that from 10 to 4
Yes.
on June 29th.
June 29th, though. Every now and then, a month is long, and there'll be an extra, because a lot of times we do things on 1st and 2nd or 3rd and 4th or
Art Quest and Weekend Wonders.
Yes, but
and-
whenever
yeah.
we get an extra Saturday, this is what we're trying to do, is add something. And
something
that's
different.
all included in your mission.
Yeah.
There's no additional charge for 5th Saturday, Tech Saturday, Saturday, June 29th.
Yes.
Pretty much when we're open, 10 to 4. We'll close it down just a little bit before we close for the day. But I think there's going to be some really cool
It's going to be a
stuff.
lot of fun.
Yeah. I want to go and play.
Right?
So, just so everybody knows, though, we still have camp going on. Da Vinci Day Camp's going on. And we're talking about some of these topics that we're going to be studying each week. They're so fun.
They are.
We have good scholarship funds so far. They're hanging in there. And so if anybody thinks that they can't attend camp due to financial situations or can't buy a membership due to financial situations, they really need to check into it and do an application, and we'll let you know if you meet our income standards. But tell us a little bit about camp. You've been over there a little bit more than I have.
Yeah, so camp is a fun time where, parents are able to bring their kids and they get to do crafts and learn about different topics each week. And yeah, it's just a really fun time where they
we
get to
focus
learn
on
and
art
play
or
with
science,
us.
so
Yes.
always fun, always kind of making a mess.
Yeah.
All right, it cleans up. Yeah.
It's so awesome to go over there and see all the different things that they do. And
So creative.
they do so great.
Yeah.
I love seeing all their stuff.
The next week is Teacher's Choice, which I think is going to be really fun. We have some amazing teachers in Enid, amazing teachers at camp. We have some new teachers at camp. And this is when the teachers get to just kind of go crazy, There's not a lot of limitations as far as testing requirements or making a mess sometimes. We find a way to make it so that we can contain it. So the teachers just go crazy and do some of their most favorite projects. And that's what's going to be going on all next week. So.
Fun.
The week after that, we're going to do some garden art. That'll be the week of the holiday when hometown celebration will be going on that week. And on the day of hometown celebration, we actually won't have camp. But if all the rest of the days of hometown of that week, other than the hometown celebration day, we will be having garden art and stuff like that. So sometimes it's a kind of funny week because some people travel a little bit and the holiday falls in the middle. So I think that'll be good. And then we have Beauty of the Deep Sea the following week, Safety Week, which is a new thing that we're doing. The whole week is going to be focused on how to have a blast, make the most of your summer, but still be safe.
Yes.
Childhood accidents in the summer are scary. They go up a lot, and they're very severe. And so we're going to bring in some of our good hometown heroes and talk about safety while we're having fun. And I think there'll be a water safety day and a fire safety day and different things like that for them to do. And then the last week is music and more. So by the end of July, we'll be making noise.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about our gift shop, Misty.
Our gift shop, we have a bunch of different toys and all sorts of stuff in there. Educational, fun, different things.
I did bring my favorite
yes.
shirt.
Oh, yes. We
Okay.
have our
This is a newly
newer
designed
shirts.
shirt that we have. Riley Jensen, the famous Riley Jensen, has designed this for us. We think it's so cool how it incorporates the castle and our building. And Leonardo.
It's very cool. They're very soft too.
Yes.
Very comfortable.
I love them. And then this week, you were off yesterday, but the big truck pulled up and we brought in big case boxes. So we just got a delivery of some new fun toys.
Awesome.
So
That's exciting.
yeah, I think sometimes in the summer we're kind of out of our routines and things. So I want to remind everybody about the gift shop, and if you're a member, you're getting a discount. We really focus on high quality educational toys. So
Yes.
that's a lot of fun. And then just talking about summer in general, we do have a little bit higher traffic in the summer, so I thought I would give you some tips for maximizing Leonardo's and making some memories with your kids in the summer. And the first thing that I wanted to tell our viewing audience is that earlier in the week, usually there's a little bit less crowd. So have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like Monday, Tuesday. Yeah.
Because we aren't open on Monday during the school year, but during the summer we are open
Yes,
7 days
we're
a week and on Monday. And I think because that's so unusual, our crowd is usually a lot lighter. And so if you have a child that might be a little sensitive to the noises and such, it's a really good time to do that.
Yeah. A quiet day to come and explore.
Yes, yes. So good playtime on Mondays or Tuesdays.
Yes.
Another tip that I wanted to give you is bring a cool meal. We have a lot of picnicking opportunities, or if maybe you have some family from out of town, have them come in, meet you, and then you can get your hand stamped and then go downtown and explore some new restaurant. We've got some really new, neat places around here.
Yes.
And then come back with your stamp after you eat lunch, and then you can spend the rest of the day. You can also bring the picnic meal, and I go by the Oklahoma wind, not the temperature, but you can eat inside or outside with your picnic, depending on what the weather's like, because we have 2 birthday rooms available for that. And then the last thing I wanted to say was just be sure that you have some either teens that are over 16 or adults that will engage with the kids while they play. It makes a much different experience, don't you?
It really does. Yeah, you come in and enjoy it with them, and you can see the smiles on their faces. And
Yes, you're really making memories. We have some people that come in and go into the tinkering area and build stuff together, and grandpa that was a woodworker, and they're able to build a birdhouse with the grandson, and I want the adults to play too. We often get that question of, what's the right age? What's your target age? 0 to 99?
Yes. Yeah, everyone can come play. I think we had a Mario on the Light Bright last week. That was super fun.
That was so cool. That's a perfect example. So, it's time to get into Leonardo's. Bring your family from that might not be right here in town, and make a big old memory at Leonardo's with them. And those are some tips that we have. If you have any other questions, we'd love for you to call 233-ARTS. Which is 2787, and we will answer any other questions that you might have. You can also go to leonardos.org, and then Facebook is always up to date, pretty much almost from hour to hour on what's going on
with events and
at Leonardo's.
Posts and
yes. And I forgot to use this, so I'll put it on now. As you plan for your 4th of July, everybody get their hats out. so that you can stay protected from the sun. And we will see you on Wednesday, July 4th at Adventure Quest from 10 a.m. to noon for Hometown Celebration. We'll all have lunch together.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us for this this session of Community Talk, and thank you, Misty.
Thank you.
Have a good day.